Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. What a day is it today? I have decided to film 2 videos. It's literally middle of the night. Now you won't believe I literally have a lot of videos that I have scripted but just did not get a chance to film. The last time I sat to film, Meher, my daughter, was up and crying, and then since then I've just not been able to come down in my studio and shoot. So I decided middle of the night, I have a couple of minutes, let's go and shoot a video. Having a child has taught me so much patience, and with all that patience, I'm here to introduce yet another amazing European country to you where they're looking for foreigners. They're actually targeting ads on Instagram for foreigners, and the government has launched an entire website that contains jobs in English that are solely targeted at foreigners. So if you are somebody who's been looking to move to Europe for some time, then this video is for you. So without much further ado, let's get straight into the video. The country that I want to introduce to you guys is Estonia. It's a beautiful northern European country. It borders Latvia in the south and Finland in the north. Now, this is a very small, tightly knit community. It only has 1.3 million people in its total population. But you know what's surprising? It ranks very high in all the international rankings for quality of life, education, press freedom, etc. I'll be very honest, I hadn't heard a lot about Estonia, but when I saw those ads that were being targeted at me on Instagram, I was just curious and I looked Estonia up, and I was kind of surprised because I don't expect a country like Estonia to be topping the charts for any kind of human development. For some reason, my mind always gravitates towards Western Europe or North America every time I think of human development or the HDI index. So when I saw Estonia being on top, and not even a Nordic country, because obviously we all know Finland, Denmark, Sweden, they all tend to do so well on these HDI index. But Estonia was surprisingly super high on the HDI index as well. And that's why I got more curious and I started doing more research, and that's how this entire video happened. So now that I've introduced Estonia to you, I'm sure you're wondering why Estonia needs foreigners. Well, first of all, this is a very small country. It does not have a lot of people. Like I said, the population itself is just 1.3 million. So they don't have a lot of PR going for them. They don't have a lot of media going for them because they're such a small country, as opposed to, say, a country like Germany or France. Now, this being a small country, it also happens to be a very, very competitive country. It wants to grow in the innovation, the IT, and the green tech sector. That's actually difficult to do for a country like this because, like I said, it is restricted by its population, and also it's not able to get a lot of talent in because there isn't a lot of media floating around them. Another reason for demand of foreign workers is the record labor shortages that exist. I know if you've been watching me so far, you're probably like, Nidhi is always talking about labor shortages. What's new? Well, Estonia, even though it's a small country, is going through some record labor shortages where the job vacancies that have been posted in 2022 are already 38% higher than 2021, and more than 13,000 jobs are already lying vacant. Now, 13,000 might not be a huge number when you compare it to a populated country like China or India, but for a country like Estonia with a population of just 1.3 million, this 13,000 can make a lot of difference. And the last reason for increasing demand of foreign workers is because of aging population. Aging population is a problem of the Western world, and Estonia is a part of the West as well, which is why they're also seeing record labor shortages added on top of the aging population that they have. If you're wondering why aging population is a problem, well, that's simply because you have lesser people coming into the workforce and more people retiring. So everybody who retires needs a lot of government support. So say suppose they need fully covered healthcare, they need pension, they need their retirement benefits. So there's a lot of money that goes into protecting our seniors and our veterans. And if you have lesser people entering the workforce, that means that your overall tax revenue for the government only shrinks. So while the income pool of the government is shrinking, the expenses of the government are just going up because you have a lot of people who are now exiting the workforce and need a lot of government support to keep themselves going, which is why aging population is a problem in any country. So now that you understand where Estonia is, why is it that it needs foreigners, let's talk about how is it that the government is targeting foreigners. Well, first of all, like I said, there's a dedicated website which targets English jobs that are mostly targeted at foreigners. As of today, there are more than 400 jobs, and each of these jobs are divided according to field, company, etc. What I also like is they have an events calendar, so you can see the events that are happening, say, in the coming week or coming month, and you can then compare it to your schedule and see what works for you and if there's an event that you might want to sign up for. They also have free resume and interview prep sessions that you can apply for, and you can sign up and maybe get that support. So if you're somebody who's not confident about your resume, if you're somebody who's not confident about interview skills, Or if you're somebody who just wants to understand how interviewing in a country like Estonia or Europe would work, then I think this is something that I would totally sign up for. All these services are free, provided by the Estonian government, so why not take a shot at it? One of the things that I suggest you do is subscribe for the job alerts. So anytime a new job comes up or anytime a position comes up that's something that you are interested in, you can then be one of the first few applicants. That could possibly give you the first mover's advantage. The other thing that I like about this website is how they have a detailed step-by-step guide. I like that they have a 5-step process of finding a job in Estonia. I've reviewed a lot of government websites in the past, even countries where there's a lot of need of foreigners. I've never seen such a detailed step-by-step guide as to how to attract foreign talent and how to help them, how to nurture them, and how to make sure that they get the right fit for themselves. The first step that they suggest is that you check the job offers. They update this regularly, so this is most updated information, so make sure you go check that out first. The second step that they suggest is that you apply for the job offers that you like. The third step that they suggest is you sign up for the job alerts and events, so that way you always know what's happening. You have the insider info feeling, and you can sign up for events. What if there's an event that comes up that is really in your niche, in your category, that's hitting you the right way? You really want to sign up for it, but none of us have the time to go to a particular website on a daily basis. So if you have that alert coming in your emails, maybe just scanning your emails once a day, which I think a lot of us tend to do, would help us get to the right events and get to the right job opportunities. The fourth step that they suggest is following them on internet. Now, very surprisingly, they do have some social media presence. I think I checked their Instagram out and I saw like some audio clips of people who already made it to Estonia. So maybe go check that out as well. And then the fifth step, a step that I actually appreciate a lot, is that they have a list of local HR companies that you can reach out to. And these companies can help you get opportunities. In short, when it comes to this website and when it comes to Estonia, there clearly is a lot to explore. So I highly suggest that you go and check it out. Obviously, it costs you nothing. It's totally free to do. And who knows, you could be sipping a cup of coffee in Estonia very soon. If you've made it so far into the video, I'm sure you can see the website up on the screen already. I'm also typing out the website info so you can see it on the screen. Go look at it, take a look. Also make sure that you do some of your own reading on Estonia. See if you think you see a future, even if it's for short term. I always recommend please DYOR, do your own research. Make sure that this is a step that you want to take and then go ahead with it. Oh, and a bonus tip that the website doesn't give, please make sure that you go to all the HR companies. I did look at some of the websites. While some of them had good jobs, some of them did not have a lot of job pools. But anyway, I think it's good to go and check these HR websites out. Please make sure you upload your resume if there's an option to do that, or at least go and drop an inquiry in their contact form. I think that is a space where you can also upload a file. So maybe you can upload your resume and reach out to these HR companies and see if there's a right fit for you. If you're using the contact form, please write a short description. Don't write a lengthy 20-line message because nobody's going to be able to read that. So send a short and sweet note, something that you would also possibly send on LinkedIn, and then go from there. On that note, this video has come to an end. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about Estonia, work visa, how would the work visa work? Are there any caps? Is there any issue in terms of moving as a foreigner? If you have any questions about Estonia in general, please leave them in the comment box below. I'll make sure to respond to them. Or if I think I can make a detailed video, if there is enough interest, obviously I'd like to do that. While you're in my comment box, please let me know how you're liking these videos. I'm trying to also focus. I know there were some comments around focusing my view, so I'm trying to focus all of that also. But please let me know how you're liking the videos. Please let me know if there is anything that you'd want me to change, any topic that you have in mind, any of my presentation skills, basically anything that you would want to see changed or want to see upgraded, updated. Please, your feedback matters the most to me. So please leave all your thoughts very honestly, very bluntly down in the comment box below. I'll be chatting with you in the comment section down below, and I know I'll be seeing you in the next video. So until I see you and until we talk again, please make sure you take care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.